driving in here to the Overland Expo West, Flagstaff, Arizona. Today is Friday, May 16th. All right, we made it. So I am like massively overstimulated at the moment. I'm just gonna like do a 360. The amount of booths here, there's over 400. Wow, what a paint job. Battleborn, talking about unstoppable power solutions. That is sick. Way cool. What's a thick mattress in there, isn't it? So this is the inside of the Battleborn. Wow. Very custom. This is why the custom adventure van industry has exploded, because you cannot get this in like a mass-produced vehicle. This is unbelievably beautiful. And this looks like the shower Tetravan, I think. Yes, there it is. So this folds out and it's a shower pan, and you can stand right there and shower, and that way you don't have to have a whole room, and so you put it up when you're finished. And I think it holds up like several hundred pounds of weight too. So very, very cool van. Love that. So again, this is the Battleborn booth. Okay, this is Bowen Customs here and SuperTramp together. See if I can get in it. Oh, this reminds me a lot of Julie's, but this one's a hard top. Hers is a soft top like that over there. But really nice. Got a lot of headroom. I think I like the hard top better. Oh, cool. Kelsey's gonna show me some stuff. Ooh!
Underbed storage.
That
So for
is
your all
nice.
closing gear, if you'd like some swag,
Ooh,
maybe you
yeah.
need one for the day.
Thank you. And it's Richardson, which is my last name.
Yay!
But we're not the hat people.
And storage under each booth as well.
Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. So is this yours? Because
Yep.
that's your stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So 24
Nice.
gallons of fresh water is hidden underneath there, but I use these storage totes to store all my gear.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
Then upper cabinets are great for storage as well,
Oh,
for
heck yeah.
quick grab items. You've
Yeah.
got cutlery and gear hidden away in here.
Oh, and you're like me, you're organized.
Then
Gotta
you've
be
got
organized.
more storage that goes all the way down. Tables hidden away
Wow.
right here that slides into place here.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
We can do an L track here with like a bunk bed, or we can do a flip up desk. I'm doing that for someone now for working on the road.
Great.
And then your loo.
I was about to say, is this the shower and?
Yep.
Okay,
So this is
great.
a cassette toilet. We now offer compost and dry flush as well.
Okay, I like is it the Laveo dry flush that
Yep.
you offer? I love those.
So we offer the wrap on, so it's kind of a competitor to it.
I got you.
It's a little bit more, it vacuum bags it, heat shrinks it, cuts it. The nice thing about it is that you could take it out and like put it
Okay.
outside, or you could use it in a different rig. It's kind of a little bit more, you can pack it up and take it with you type thing.
Oh, that's way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some people have something like this plus a travel trailer in addition that they use for different reasons, and so
Yeah.
that's nice because you can kind of
Even if you just were like, we're gonna stay here for a week, let's put the toilet over there.
elsewhere.
Yeah, let's just put it outside. And then you've got
Awesome.
Molly panels for storage. All the windows
Yes.
have the integrated bug screen and blackout shade.
Oh, I know you love that. The
More-
bug screen especially.
2-burner stove, big area
Yeah,
to prep
got your
food,
sink,
14-inch
got your-
sink, got your
Great.
fridge,
This is
and then you've
beautiful.
got cutlery and gear hidden away in here.
Perfect. I love you have the SuperTramp cups.
Yay!
Had to do themey. Okay,
Love it.
this is Kelsey, and I'll
Hi.
be sure to tell Julie that she said hello.
Yay! Thanks for checking it out.
Kelsey said for me to go in this one. This is a SuperTramp camper as well. Dang, this is nice. And I love the white because I feel like it would hide dirt well, but man, this one is really, really tall, which would make me a little nervous at overpasses, but I mean, obviously it would be okay. So in this one, I can only go here in the entrance. You got a dinette, Not sure about like the amount of water and things, but it is sweet. Loving it. So the one that my friend has, as Kelsey was telling me, it's actually the pop top, which I'll show that in just a second. I got a picture of me in front of theirs. Anyway, got a bathroom, got all kinds of stuff. I'm sure there's underbed storage. This one's definitely bigger. All right, I am at Arcto Travel Trailers. This is the best shower that I have seen. My husband could definitely get in that. It is huge, tons of room. Just gonna do this. And it comes standard on their campers. They got an outdoor kitchen, got a really great awning, and a huge refrigerator. You can see the cassette toilet, all the different storage things here on this side, which is really cool. And it's got the pop top up here, so I bet there'll be a lot of headroom. Oh wow, this has a ton of room. And that bed does not look hard to get up into. And like, it actually looks really comfortable. You got a fan and all sorts of storage, dude. This is a great one. The only negative is that your cooking is all outside, but other than that, this is sharp. I like this one. If I could have any travel trailer, this is the one I would want. It is the Pause. Love this. So, first of all, you actually have a back deck because of the way that it opens here. That is amazing. Got a dinette, which not really a dinette person, but that's okay. You have got a ton of area to cook. This is an off-road capable trailer. Again, it's the Pause. It's rugged looking anyway. I believe you can do lights in different colors. And you can kind of see, because I'm 5'9", I've got plenty of room to stand. You have, oh gosh, I struggle to open those, but it's a big refrigerator, you can see, because it's taller than me. Refrigerator and freezer. All right, in here, you can do split singles or a king, and you've got a television hookup here. Quite a bit of storage too, and I'm sure there's underbed storage, but these split singles are pretty big. Got a wardrobe here, which is great. Let's check out what's in these. Oh, this is amazing, y'all. So this is your shower only, a full fiberglass shower. You can open up this. Looks like it magnetizes right there. You have a hook. You have a shower curtain with a curved rod like I have at my house. That way you can shower and have plenty of ventilation. And then obviously my issue with B-Vans, on B-Vans, they always want to put these hooks on the inside. You don't do that. That's how they get wet. So anyway, love that. I bet this one is the toilet area. Let's open, yes. So you got a nice fan and a window. This is great. You can see a sink. That's a really pretty mirror. I know that how pretty things are doesn't usually matter to men, but it does to your wives. It also will magnetize. Yep. If I could have any travel trailer, it would be this one. Don't I look good in here? So I'm still at the Pause. Again, this is my favorite. It's $165K, this particular, it's a prototype one. But I mean, it is decked out. These are like the bomb. And I love the colors too. Still looking at Pause. This is a much smaller one, so it's probably more affordable for someone like me. This is neat. Got a collapsible sink here. You've got a small refrigerator, gray stone, which is comparable to black stone. Still have really nice and light, bright interiors. I know that men design these. Let me tell you something. The wives want light and bright. Otherwise, you get inside and it's dark and dreary. And anyone that knows anything about decorating will tell you, when you have light and bright, it makes everything look bigger. So this is awesome. Like, I could not ask for a better travel trailer. It's beautiful. And here's the bed. Right here, you got the 3 storage and the TV. Oh, there's storage down low. That's cool. Okay, another pretty mirror. And then, yeah, this is great. There's not a sink in here, and I don't care. I don't have to have a sink in here when you have one just outside. Really great. So I just asked about the price on this one. It is $80K for this particular Pause. Nice rack on the back. Yep, I'm sold. I am sold. Ready to buy it. Ready to go. This is my Rugged Mountain X14. It's huge. Got a bunch of steps. Woo! It is light and bright too, though. Oh man, this is really pretty. Did a woman design this? It's all you. I approve of your interior design. It looks just like my house.
The company that builds tiny houses also.
That's what it. So you knew that having it be white makes it look bigger. Yep, I love it. Wow, I love this. I'm not really a dinette person, but this leather is really pretty. So he told me the price of this one is $101. That doesn't include the truck, of course, just the camper. But I mean, you've got like super nice hardware here. This is really cool. Like, look at this. Huge refrigerator, freezer. Looks like you've got a really good pantry. Let's pull that out. Oh, yeah. So he's obviously staying in this one because he's got food in here. But it's actually good because you can see how much fits. But, I mean, look at this tile. This is amazing. I love it how everything matches. He just told me that he used to build tiny homes. And so he's very, very familiar with how to make things look bigger. Wow. This sink is massive, by the way, if you look at it compared to my hand. Beautiful. All right. This is really smart. I'm loving having the separate shower from the toilet. And of course, it's got that really nice slide out. It's probably by Nautilus door. And then everything you need all in one. Okay. So it's like custom. It's really pretty too. But look at this. So you've got like, it's almost like a nightstand. And I guarantee you there's a charger over there somewhere. I just can't reach to see. But you have it on each side. And then it looks like you have the capability to mount a television there. Plus you have a stargazer window here, skylights, the word I'm looking for. I mean, this is really sharp. I look good in this. Wow, this is like really big. Oh my goodness. And I match. Look how well I match. Still got my free hat that Kelsey gave me over at SuperTramp. This would be more for like full-time living or someone that just, you know, they're not quite into roughing it so much, and to each their own. This is beautiful. You can see you have to have a massive truck to haul this. This is a F-150 strip, F-150 Super Duty. You can see just how big it is. I mean, it's huge. I don't know what the roof height is. I think he's talking to somebody, but they've got it on an F-550 right now. So 101 for the trailer, but doesn't include the truck. So pretty expensive rig. Here at Escapod, I think these are so cute. I gotta show you. Look at this organization. This is my love language. Oh my gosh. Those look like Snap-on tools, but they're not. Anyway, this is so cute. Wow, you got a rack. That is awesome. There's another one here. I gotta see the inside. This is the model here. Oh my gosh. I love it. So you've got the bug net here in Georgia, where I'm from. That is huge. Got all your storage here and a fan. Got the, oh, I see. It's got the topography inlay. Got some plugins. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. I love this. And it's such a cool shape. So this is the white one, which they've got a Rome awning here and a rooftop tent and everything. Got an outside grill and the Dometic water. This is kind of a new product for Dometic, I believe. That's nice. It's like an outside sink, sort of, and then it just kind of runs down. Check out this galley kitchen. How cute. I'm in love with that. So cute. And then inside looks very similar to the other one. I love this. We have the fan here. Trying not to get somebody's child on camera because I feel like that would be very rude, so I'm not going to. But anyway, here's a little guy. You can see his feet now. They're climbing up the ladder to go to the rooftop tent. That's so cute. I don't know how I would feel though about having my kids be in the rooftop, but I mean, you know, to each their own. Depends on their ages too. So really cool. I love Escapods. Okay, I am heading into a different part. So much to see. I'm like overwhelmed. Even though I can come back tomorrow, I feel like I don't want to miss anything. All right, it's getting sunburnt. Had to put my hair up. I am a big fan of Matt's RV reviews here on YouTube. And he toured a Grand Designs rig not too long ago, as well as their new adventure van. Both of them are here. So I'm gonna go inside. Let me turn the camera around. The first one, it's the Lineage Series F. It is huge. But look at all of the storage. No wonder on Matt's RV reviews he loves Grand Design. So I hope there's no one in it. If there is, I'll have to turn it off and then start again. But let's see what we see. Okay, so coming in, first off, I love this. It is a safe for whatever your mind can think of. But as a woman, it would be really, really nice to have that right there for particular items. Got a buck over cab with the Grand Design logo, skylight. Got curtains, really nice driver's area here. It is on a Ford chassis. So you got a flip top kitchen counter here. Super deep sink. That is really nice with a cup washer, of course, over there included. This is a fully decked out kitchen. Check this out. You have the French door refrigerator with a drawer, freezer, a huge oven, a massive kitchen area, so a regular microwave, and a full stove oven. So this is definitely for going on extremely long trips. You have the theater seating and the dinette, so the best of both worlds. We come into the back. This was the slide out. Is the whole bed area, a wardrobe in the back. This situation here, what is that? Oh, it's your curtain to separate the bedroom. But you do have, let's see if I can get it closed. I don't want to mess anything up. You do have quite a bit of storage here in the kitchen. And look how, like, this is a slide out too, but I mean, this is a ton of space. Crazy. So you come back here. I bet this bathroom will be really, really nice. Oh yeah, wow. Huge shower. I love the lighting in here. You got a fan, a skylight, really nice shower head. That's really neat. It looks like, no, I thought that was lights in the shower head. I don't think it is. But I like this vanity. Got a lot of storage. Oh, washer dryer. Nice. There we go. Huge washer dryer section with the vented doors. This is nice. So for the Grand Designs adventure van, I've never seen this. I can't really zoom in, but you have got a skylight in this rooftop tent. I don't think I've ever seen that feature. How cool is that? This is the Lineage Series VT LVT1. You can see the floor plan. I don't know about the price at the moment, but looks like you got a swivel passenger seat. I don't know about the driver. It might. But, oh, here's the price. Never mind. It's right here on the front. I can't read. Just kidding. So $189.9 is the price. It's on the Ford chassis, which my husband pointed out that even though the Mercedes is really cool and definitely has all the safety features and things, if you have a Ford and you're going in the middle of nowhere, it's much easier to find a Ford dealership if you have an issue to help. Just want to point that out. All right, so walking around the outside of it, and I got his permission. I told him I was going to film, so he said he didn't mind. It's actually super tall. Keep in mind, I am 5'9", and you can see how much taller than me. This is crazy. Really nice garage in the back. You have the shower. Good insulation here, which Grand Designs, they don't do anything cheap. Ooh, we got some lights up high, and I see the Grand Design logo up high. So this is a bed that you can flip up and then walk through. And even though it's annoying to have to make your bed up every day, I don't know, you might want to do that because it gives you more room during the day. Looks like they have a pull-down projector system. You can see it here, and a projector there along with the lights. You can watch movies. So they do have you sleeping east to west. Looks like you have the pull-out fridge. Whoop. Well, got a pull-out fridge there. That's what that is. Got a flip-down table with some cup holders out here. Let's see. Try not to hit my head. Oh, they have the new shower situation where the door will, let's see, it goes around like this so that you can shower. And then there's another one here. Let me sit back. Got another door that does the same thing. Shower pan there. So you have more room in your shower. My husband would definitely benefit from that. Got a pop-up spice rack. Here's your kitchen. But the main thing I want to see is this. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. So you have the pop top. Definitely have some plugins. I love that. A lot of area here. Got a skylight here. I kind of want to climb up these stairs just a little. Not the whole way. So this is a bigger pop top than the pop top I tried to go into on a different video. You got the screen, the bug screen, but I am in love with that idea there. That is like, that's sick. But this shower situation is amazing. So it just folds right back in, and it covers up the toilet when you don't want to see. But you do not want to see the toilets. Lights. This is beautiful. Love all the lights back there too. Okay, coming in the Pebble. That reminds me of Airstream, but it's prettier. That matters to us girls. So you got these corner cabinets. That's cool for a closet.
Is this the marine?
Microwave. What is this? Is this the...
Call it marine.
Okay, your refrigerator. So it's got the panel on the front. That's nice. Us ladies like that.
That's a refrigerator.
Got really nice upper cabinetry.
No, so what is automatic is it's an off the rack.
It's a laptop.
Here's the kitchen. You can see. You've got the Murphy bed in the back. And a guy just got into the shower, and apparently, I don't know how he did it, but this door will go opaque for you. So just ran into Timmy. Of course, he saw me and he was like, "What are you doing? We haven't seen each other in 20 years. But anyway, this is his truck camper, which, you know, he's got truck house life at home and at home. I meant to say on YouTube. Anyway, but Timmy is from my home. We're from the same hometown. So definitely go check out his channel. You probably already do. He has like a bajillion subscribers. That is awesome. Love that. That's so cool. I saw that actually on the Overland Expo West website today. You can see Mount Humphreys in the distance from here. I am ready to go to the booth I've been waiting for. And that is EarthRoamer. Oh my gosh. If I was a millionaire, I would be going home with this today. This is like the coolest rig ever. Hey, well, Ryan does have a question. Can you tow something behind an EarthRoamer? I don't know why you would.
You can.
You can.
It's 10,000 pound tow rating.
10,000 pound tow rating, Ryan. Did you hear that? So you're good.
Yeah, we usually say like on-road towing, not a problem. It's when you start like the off-road, there's a lot of variable equations that come into play with flex. It depends on how hard you're off-roading.
Why would you need to tow anything, but whatever. Okay, I'm entering my very first EarthRoamer, and I am fangirling out. Check this out. Oh my gosh, it is so nice. I am the only one in here. I don't know what music this is, so I'm going to talk over it the whole time so I don't get written up for copyright infractions on YouTube. You got to pass through. This is beautiful. Wow, that smooth wood. Got a skylight. Look at this. Look at this. Then, wow, oh my gosh. This right here, my type A personality, I'm so in love with it. It's not even funny. Check that out. Got a big sink and everything. And then, well, they must have it locked, which I understand. You would have to for a rig that costs $1 million. Okay. I am taking selfies in the EarthRoamer because I should. So we are in the cool area. This is the area to be in. There are so many huge rigs and vans through here. Like, I can't even decide where to go. Okay, I'm here at RossMonster. Gonna walk inside. Got a trash can here. It's small, it's still cool. Hey, that's nice. The awning's not out. You got a hardtop awning. All right. Coming in, trying not to fall since I'm filming. They always have pretty throw pillows for staging. It's so funny. Anyway, I like that. You got a bathroom here with the open top, which is actually great because then you get plenty of ventilation. I like that actually, and I'm sure it's a wet bath. Yes, it is. Then you've got surrounding cabinets, some topography design. Your dinette. Love this. Oh my goodness. What is this? Let's see what this is. How cute. Oh my gosh. That is so fun. Look at the graphics on that. That is awesome. Okay, so they have the bed that goes up. You don't really have a lot of headspace on that one though, for where the bed goes up, but you can still see that it's a decent area to sit. But I am pretty dang tall. I think I'd have a hard time with that, but that's all right. I'm in love with these graphics. That is awesome. Bush Lapa off-road caravans, and it is so organized. I'm in love with the organization. Look at that. That is so cool. You got an outdoor kitchen. Love that. Oh my goodness, how cute is this? A ton of room. Oh my goodness. I love it. She said they're based in South Africa. Very neat. overland-ish base camp. Okay, I could camp in that. I gotta get closer up to this. Whew, it's like super windy today. My hair is really wind bound, but look at this quilted tent. They have an air mattress in here. Look at the ceiling. I am loving it. It's so cool. It's a little dusty today, that's for sure. This is neat though. It is significantly warmer in here, I have to be honest. Really neat. Even though it's windy, I do want to see Nomad RV and this booth right here. 4-wheel campers. Anyway, Sarah was really nice. Ran into her into the bathroom yesterday. She does a lot of their YouTube tours. So I was so tired yesterday. Oh, here's Nomad RV right next to them. Anyway, I was so tired yesterday that I just, oh my God, I had to go back to the hotel. Last night I slept really well, so I'm hoping I can endure it more. All right, here we go. So 4-wheel campers has this really cool like hangout, camp out area. This is definitely something we would be more in the market for. A lot of their systems are modular, which I think is cool, like on the inside, I mean. Okay, I'm gonna go in the Hawk Plus. I love these steps because it's got this safety rail here. Feel really secure going up the steps right now. Do have to duck down to get into the inside. There's me. Okay, so they've got a dinette in here. It's actually really big. A ceiling fan. Obviously, this is a pop top. They've got a double induction stove with a fridge below. You have a sink over here. Got a pretty large bed area here and a ton of storage. Yeah, this is great. It's all you need. If you're just gonna do a short trip or whatever, somebody like me, I probably wouldn't be able to stay in this for more than, you know, a week. But there are people who can. Here's a better look at the stairs. The 4-wheel campers has like a whole section here. They're calling it a camp out section, which is so cute. You can see like there is a ton of them, even on some older trucks, which is awesome. I feel like I am rubbing salt in the wound, but if it isn't bad enough that Dwayne didn't get to come, this girl at 4-wheel campers not only has his dream truck, an AT4, but she has probably the best, I guess it's a slide in, I mean it bolts on, but look how it opens. It opens all the way up, because I was having a really hard time getting in the other ones. This opening is great. It's the Project M, which I think stands for modular. Anyway, I believe this, it might be Sarah's, but she's talking to someone right now and I wouldn't want to interrupt, but super cool. Feet inside, but you got a big wide step and a huge opening to get up in here. You could go to their website, 4wheelcampers.com, and she gives several tours, but this is awesome. A lot of headspace. All right, the number one reason I wanted to come to the show was to see EarthRoamer. The number two reason was to see Nomad RV. The guy that did this, he knows what he's doing. Let me show you why. So he was like, okay, the Sprinter van thing is great, but they're so narrow on the inside. And so he built this fiberglass box on the back of them so that you have more space. And I believe one of them here, I'm not sure which one, but it's like a debut of it. It's like a new design, I think. Anyway. All right, this is the new debut. He was just telling me, he's the vice president. This is the Euphoria XL. So this one over here is on the 144. The one I'm about to go in is the 177, and they have fake food in here. Hilarious. Guys, yep. All right, this is it. I have got to figure out a way to save up money for the next 150 years of my life and buy one of these. Yep. I found the one. And he said, just wait until you see the shower. Okay, let's see that bad boy. Ooh. So they have ventilation here. I think I would want white just because it makes it look larger, and I'm also okay with like a one-piece fiberglass. But what this guy did who started it, who I just walked past and he was busy talking to someone, is he's like, okay, these are so much better than regular adventure vans because they're not as narrow on the inside. I think they only have like maybe, I can't remember how many inches wider, but it makes such a massive difference. Fan right here above the shower, but you still have, you know, your Mercedes chassis, all those safety and luxury features that you would get. But he is right. This twin bed situation reminds me of the Echo, but it's a lot of room. So you got a couch, because I'm a little bougie. I think my husband and I would prefer to have somewhat of a recliner, but this is a small mom and pop company, and I guarantee you, if you wanted to customize something, they probably would be willing to do it for you. So I'm gonna, you know, I'm 5'9". Let me sit this down and see if I can get a video of myself. Okay. Hi, come in. I'm doing where, I'm telling you to come into your rig, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm 5'9", and this is huge to me.
Yeah, it's almost 7 feet.
See, that's great. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, I just said on camera, I was like, okay, this is it. This is the one. I gotta save up for the next 100 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it.
This goes into a bed also.
The
42 inches.
Let me pull this. Okay, so this goes into a bed. Oh, so it stretches, whoop, across here.
All the way across. Your two back cushions fill in this area, so it's a full bed.
Nice.
This is an air fryer convection microwave.
Okay.
This is all aluminum cabinetry.
Which is huge.
Powder coated, not painted.
And that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Prevent scratching.
Yeah.
But I love the color. It's a gray green.
You do any choice of toilet you want. This is the dry flush. We do a smaller version, which is the compost. We have another version called the macerator, which is a little lower than that. And then we have the cassette also.
Wow, okay. Hi. No, you're in charge.
This is the owner.
I was about to say.
Some cards.
I told him I watch your YouTube videos all the time.
So you're famous.
Because yes, you are famous to me, but it's because you're after my own heart.
I'm famous. I told her I'd probably make it one day.
Well, you're after my own heart with the whole box on the back of the chassis.
Oh, awesome.
You know, it's a huge thing. I was telling him at 5'9", I often can't do this inside of the adventure vans, and that matters.
Oh yeah,
it does.
It's a big difference.
Yeah, and my husband is pretty broad-shouldered, and so like he can't hardly move.
Yeah.
You know, especially in the shower. So.
I've done almost 100 custom, like true custom one-off vans, and I was like, all right, we're done. What's next?
Yeah. But do you care if I ask you what the website is on here?
Sure.
Okay. So tell us what your website is, even though I've already watched his YouTube videos.
It is nomadrvs.com, so NOMAD RVS.com.
Okay, awesome. Check them out. I'm in love. I don't want to leave. Try it again, Nomad RV. Look, John Stockton is here. Just kidding. Anyway, Nomad RV just talked to the owner, and I mentioned to him that my husband is a recliner guy, and we don't have kids. And this is like hands down, I think the RV that I would want, all jokes aside. It's a 170, I'm gonna go in this one, it's a 140 here in a second. Anyway, I mentioned to him that my husband's a recliner guy, and like we wouldn't necessarily need the dinette, like a TV tray or something would be enough for us, or a really small table. And had he considered putting in a recliner, and he said he never thought of it, but that he too is a recliner guy and that he might play around with the idea now. So I hope he will, because if they do that, then this will be the most perfect RV ever. Whew. It's very windy today. So I am inside of the 144, and so I can see the difference already. I'm gonna turn around and show you, but the dinette is shorter, the bed looks like it's the same, and there's still a ton of storage, but this guy, he thinks of everything. There's no overhead storage above your head. Good. You don't want to hit my head first thing in the morning. Still have a ton of clearance with this low profile Nomadic AC. Here's this small dinette.
Member of the family.
Here's your kitchen. Got your bathroom here. Storage up above.
Jersey, but I live in Colorado.
It's great. And then he told me that the toilet is removable on both models. Really pretty. So I didn't really get a good exterior video of EarthRoamer yesterday, but I also totally forgot to get a tour of Tim's rig. He's not here right now. They're off doing whatever. So, but look at all these people like fanning out, which there were several more and then they left. I flippin' love Papago Vans. I cannot wait to see the inside of one. Let me ask if it's okay if I video that. Papago gave me permission. This awning has got a pattern on it. I just realized that. I want you to check out this craftsmanship. You got shoe storage here. And then, hold on. This is beautiful. Like, even though I'm not a dark colors fan, this is, I mean, it's just like someone who loves woodworking, much like my husband, did this. Though, I have to say, hold on, I'm gonna climb all the way up in here. Smart. They've got aluminum cabinetry, but yet they still put leather handles and everything on here. What a beautiful faucet. I love it when people take the time for it to not just be technically savvy, but for it to be aesthetically pleasing. That's smart right there. Look at that. How sharp are they? And then you got some storage up under here. You got the shower with the toilet I'm sure you can pick up. Shower goes all the way up. That is a little dark for me, but I mean, people like different things. No overhead storage above where your head goes, which is smart. Of course, you could also sleep north to south versus east to west. Got that same air conditioning that's low profile, so it doesn't take up a lot of headspace in there. All right, here is the headspace with my height, as you can see. This is an amazing van. I love it. This right here is sharp. This looks just like my husband's cutting boards. Wow. This is great. All right, they got another one. We're gonna check it out too. Even though like I'm not a burgundy and bronzy gold colored girl, but that's still really cool. I mean, for someone that does like that color scheme, it's really unique. You don't see that much, which Papago does stuff that's super unique. So I like this because you don't have wood right here when you open your door that could get wet. Got the fridge here, so I'm sure it's a drawer. You do have swivel seats. Ooh, try not to fall when I get up in here since I'm holding the camera. The same amazing ceiling, very similar layout. I think this might be a shorter van. I like the shower better. I like the white walls so it doesn't seem like a dungeon in there. Again, people like different things, but I think that would be for me. I would want a drawer so that could slide out since this is pretty small, or slide under, I mean. But I mean, again, to each their own. That is the smallest microwave I think I've ever seen. It's really funny. But I'm loving the sink faucets that they use because they're residential style, you know? You could probably turn that around, I bet, and spray it the other way as well. Got an outlet here. The craftsmanship on Papago vans, though, it's really difficult to top the craftsmanship on a custom van. All right, so there's not really a lot of storage here, but you have more headspace right there. So again, to show headspace, you can see me and see just how much room you'd have. Here's the gear garage for the big green van, the lean, mean green machine. That's what they should call it. I think they should steal that from me. I give them the rights to call it that. Anyway, looks great for the back. That's a huge garage on. It even has, it's got double drawers, which I'm sure they could do one big one if you wanted them to. Looks like you got an extra fridge cooler back in there as well. I must be in the section of like ultra unique rigs. That is the biggest refrigerator I've ever seen. Another angle. Here's the brand, Earth Camper. Check out the...
I mean, it's cool.
Hilarious. How in the world would you think of this?
That's
Hey,
pretty cool,
it is
right?
neat, isn't it?
Wow.
How would you even think to do that?
I don't know. That is awesome.
That's amazing.
Kitchen area.
Gonna walk in. Wow, so this definitely folds up. And again, Earth Camper, that is the brand. But I gotta say, there's a lot of headspace here. Ton of headspace. I love it. These guys over here are wigging out. So when I first saw this online, it confused me because I thought it was like gonna be Timmy's page. And then I realized, no, it's just Truck House, not Truck House Life, just Truck House. They are swanky though. Look at that. So the first Truck House wasn't open to go into, but that's all right. I like the white better, hides dirt better. Look at that. That Joker is big. You can see some guys sitting in there chit-chatting. I bet you can see this online. I don't want to interrupt them, but it's really nice. I believe, I want to say I saw somewhere on their website that it is one gigantic piece cut out of fiberglass to help prevent leakage. Y'all can correct me if I am wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure if you look close too, you can see that. That's really smart because the seams on a lot of RVs can definitely cause an issue. All right, Truck House. My best friend has a Bowen Customs build, which is on my La Plata Canyon, Colorado video. She and I took it up to La Plata Canyon last summer in July of 2024. And let me just tell you, these jokers are awesome. Built with SuperTramp Campers, which of course we saw Kelsey, who gave me a free hat. She didn't have to do that, it was sweet. But I try not to get too many people on here when they don't know it, because I feel like that's rude, but it's really hard. Anyway, here's another option. So this one has like a regular front end and then the Bowen Customs back end. But this is the guy that I ran into at In-N-Out Burger and introduced myself. I'm sure this is his because I got a picture of it in the parking lot. I would go in, but there's some people looking and stuff, but check them out, bowencustoms.com, I think it is. They're based in Colorado.